So I would say that the first step is to identify what's currently on your plate and honestly evaluate it. So this is one of the links that I dropped in the comments at the beginning of the presentation is a link to a document that I created, a little tool. And part of that tool is the commitment clarity matrix, which is a matrix, like it says, that I created, just that does exactly that. It helps you to identify what's on your plate and honestly evaluate it. So it provides a visual of where your commitments land so that you can identify where some shifts can be made. Um, we aren't actually going to do this exercise right now tonight. And the reason for that is because I believe it takes an hour or so in order to really think it through and do it well. And so I don't want us to try and rush through it tonight in this setting. What we will do is we'll talk through how to use it, and then you guys can download it with that link. You'll get a free download in the month of October, and you can complete it on your own time, right? So tonight we're going to talk about how to use it and how it can help you. So let's see. So on the x-axis, it's got how much time a commitment takes, whether that's a lot of time on the left or super quick on the right. And then the y-axis is how much you enjoy it. So things at the top are like filling your cup, you feel good doing them. Things at the bottom you're really dreading, right? So the way that you use this matrix is you make a list of everything that you're doing, right? And you plot those activities on the matrix based on how you feel about them, how much you enjoy them, and how much time they take. This part, by the way, is where the honesty comes in. If we're putting a smile on our face and saying, "Oh, I don't really mind, I don't mind driving carpool," or what have you, whatever it is for you, you're not being honest with yourself, and you're not giving yourself the opportunity to find a way to make a shift and reduce some discomfort that you're feeling, right? So please be honest with yourself as you're working on this exercise. Then after you plot everything, you can identify, excuse me, you can evaluate the results by taking a look at the quadrants. So quadrant one is going to be something that takes a lot of time, but it really fills your cup. So maybe you are a 4-H leader and that takes a lot of time, but you have some really great parents and kids, and it just feels like a good thing and you enjoy it. Great, that's in quadrant one. Quadrant two are the things that are fulfilling and fast. Like there is no downside to these, except maybe if you take on too many of them. That's something to consider. Quadrant three are things that are quick, but you don't enjoy them, so it's kind of, oh, I dread it, but it's over quickly. And then quadrant four are the ones that we hope we can minimize as much as possible, right? Like you don't want to do it. It takes a lot of time. You dread it. So after you have completed your matrix, I want you to kind of sit with it for a bit, right? Like see where everything falls. See, do you have a quadrant where you have a lot of stuff, right? Do you have a lot of stuff in quadrant four and not very much in quadrant two? Like where are things kind of landing? And ask yourself how you feel about that, right?